But of course, in a city like Juarez, people whose jobs entitle them to be murderers are not only across the border. They are all around us, both on the legal side of the border. That's another border, right? Legal, illegal. And on the illegal side of the border. And sometimes those people whose jobs entitle them to be murderers are also on both sides, right? They're cops by day and murderers by night. And not that all cops are murderers, but you know what I'm saying. And one time I encountered such a person. And I encountered him, it was a him, while he was doing his job. He was one of the illegal murderers. And I was driving home from the gym at around 9 in the morning, and I hit a red light. And a car coming down the opposite way, we both were stopped because the other cars that were going transversely, that was their turn to go. And all of a sudden, a young man, mid-20s, early 30s, with a baseball cap, stepped in front of the car in front of me and raised a gun and shot the person who was driving, who turned out to be a very well-known lawyer. And my father's a lawyer, that's why I mentioned that, because it was just, you know, a bit close to home. And when you see that sort of thing, it never leaves you, you know. I really hope no one has to see that or be part of that in any way, shape, or form. I truly do. And but right after I saw that, I kept trying to think about what goes through that person's mind as he's pulling that trigger, as he's taking life away. And of course, I can never get even close to doing an adequate job of representing it. But as much as I could get my mind around it, I imagine that there has to be this certainty that the person you're killing is absolutely worthless, right? There's absolutely nothing worth sharing this life with there, which is why you're killing him or her or whatever. And so I can't help but think that with that kind of certainty about the other, there has to be another certainty about yourself. And that maybe you're just thinking to yourself, and I'm beautiful, estoy listo para atacar. My skin effervescent is full of purpose and tight. Fútiles venas bulge up and give way to fracturas expuestas, estoy listo para atacar. Tengo fronteras where resolutions used to lay. Tengo una espina dorsal con barbed wire going down my spine. Estoy listo para atacar. Soy todo murder y ni siquiera chance por arrepentimiento. I am all guillotine y ni siquiera spoonful de antisépticos. Soy todo rape y ni siquiera chance for a lasting image. Soy filled with noise, yet I am silent. I am every ounce flesh, yet soy kilos de impalpable. Estoy listo para atacar. Short and violent breaths invaded unsuspecting chests. Estoy listo para atacar. Empty chairs y óxido-filled remains. Estoy listo para atacar. Remnants of todo lo que nunca fue. Estoy listo para atacar. Sharp rumiantes y fattened tendons y broken legs, estoy listo para atacar. Historias and history are retold and reshaped, estoy listo para atacar. Seca sweat stain in sweet drop stains, frozen in midair, estoy listo para atacar. Porque solo me detengo when I'm done y solo I know cómo y cuándo acabo. Porque I've been penetrated y perpetrated, preconcebido y precariamente determinado, con espinas y barbed wire running down mi espina dorsal. Estoy listo para atacar. Y nothing ever acaba, nada puede ser explicado, teorizado, over-intellectualized, axiomáticamente justificado. Reasons are mutually exclusive y autogestionables, perpetuamente inconclusive y en flujo constante. Estoy listo para atacar. Desaparezco behind sollozos and the pains of growing old y becoming un viejo. I live a través de palabras with complete disregard for spelling, grammar y contextos. Estoy listo para atacar. Print mi soy mensaje, dissect mi soy pasado, redirect mi soy futuro, gestate mi soy necesario, allow me to forget you, nunca fuiste suficiente. Estoy listo para atacar, estoy listo para atacar, estoy listo para atacar.